Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Franklin here again, and my opponent decided to rematch. How dare you rematch the king of casuals. But anyways, look at him, very interesting, a very fire week when the Barraskewda is gone. But hopefully we can showcase power of Charizard. But in this matchup, I think my Incineroar deals with Barraskewda. I wouldn't say kind of, but I do have Corviknight as well for the Jolteon. And let's hope for the best this time. Hopefully, my microphone games with me. Let's get right to it. Alrighty. Hopefully, we are in a good position to just beat up my opponent. So let's get right into it. So first things first, goes to the Jirachi here, and I'm gonna go. Hopefully we don't get hacks like crazy. But let's go for the knockoff here. Alrighty. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing very well. We're actually about to hit 700 subscribers very soon, so click that like button, subscribe, share my videos, man. You know how I mean. Help support your boy. Remember, I don't get paid to do any of this. So for those of you who are asking, do you get revenue from doing this? No, I don't, until I get 1,000 subscribers. So I'm not asking for 1,000 subscribers. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Goes into Vespiquen here, and that's interesting. But I'm gonna go for my knockoff, and very nice. Duty boots. Cool. I'm going to parting shot here, because why not? Vespiquen isn't that fast, and I don't really expect it to do too much against my team. So we're gonna just yep right there. Probably will go for a U-turn here, but we'll see. Very interesting went for this Pokemon, because this Pokemon can't do anything to me. I'm gonna go into my Corviknight on the potential Toxic play here. He didn't switch out, so that's very interesting. I wonder why he challenged me with this team, though. Goes for the attack order. I never seen his animation in Sword and Shield, so that's the first time. Anyways, doesn't have really much to do here. I'm gonna go for the U-turn off the Chandelure, the potential Shandies. He might think that I have Brave Bird. I don't know. He may know all my moves, but there's not much you can do around here. And I go for my own U-turn here. Completely fine with me. I do have a parting shot for this thing, so we should be not threatened by this that much. I could go into my Charizard here, but I'm not going to go into it just yet. So I'm going to go into my Torkoal here. I'm going to try to get my rocks up here. Or even throw off a Toxic. But I think I should be pretty good right now. It's going to go for the U-turn. Okay. Very nice indeed. Now, he does have Barraskewda, but because Barraskewda in Sun doesn't really do too much, I'm going to go into my Corviknight, and I'm going to U-turn. So all this is pretty much getting my getting the best Pokemon in here. So he goes for this Behemoth here. I sense a Shadow Ball coming, so I'm going to go into my Incineroar here. And I'm going to click a good old parting shot afterwards. To me, it doesn't really matter. Goes for a substitute. Interesting. Because I'm just going to knock off. I'm going to keep knocking this thing off, bro. It doesn't have does not show leftovers, which is very interesting as well. Goes for the Flamethrower here. This will do quite a bit of damage because of Sun. Obviously, it's not going to do enough. So, we are going to click the knockoff here. Gonna knock off its item. Not knock off its item. Get rid of the substitute. And here, I'm going to Click another knockoff. I know I'm probably gonna go into Vespa Queen. There's no other reason why you should go into anyone else but the Vespa Queen. Goes into it. Very strange team. And I might get greedy here. I'm gonna go for a knockoff here. Again. And I feel like this is the only Pokemon that he has that can essentially defog. Jirachi might be his rock setter, but regardless, I'm gonna Flare Blitz here. Why not? Why not let it fly, you know? Might want to go to Jolteon. If he goes into Jolteon here, we're gonna have a field day. But I'm gonna go for Flare Blitz. I am faster. This is stab and weather boosted, so goodbye, Vespa Queen. Should be good. Knockout, kind of annoying Pokemon. Might be his defogger because it did have heavy duty boots there. So, yeah. Let's see what happens next. The Barraskewda might come in. Chandelure might come in. I'm not too worried, like I said, because I do have the Corviknight. It's going to go into the Barraskewda. Very interesting. But at last, we are going to go into our Corviknight because it's pretty much our primary answer. He did not switch out because I am pretty slow, because he would have switched out first. So I'm going to go into my own Corviknight here. Probably going to go for liquidation, close combat, whatever. I am max defense, so this is probably not going to do anything to me. Ooh, it might be Choice Banded. Very nice. That's Life Orb, okay. That's interesting. That's good to know. So, gonna get our Corviknight back at some little HP. And we're gonna go for the U-turn. Off the chance he will go into the Chandelure or the Jolteon. Most likely Chandelure is a catch-all play. I'm not too worried. I'm not cool, calm, collected right now. If I do get rid of the Barraskewda, I won't actually. Our main goal will probably be to get rid of the Shan, because I know it has fast fire. So there's no way it has infiltrate. I'm gonna switch out, and my momentum is kind of shifting in my favor here. It's gonna go into the Jolteon, which is very nice because this means that did a lot of damage. Wow, what the hell? Oh, anyways, doesn't matter too much. It doesn't have much of a. EQ. Like, he doesn't actually have that much for Earthquake, because there's Rillaboom, but Rillaboom isn't going to do anything to me in this game. Oh, but you have Quick Feet. But why? What? Alright. I'm going to Earthquake here. We got rid of his Flying Resist. Going to go for the Protect here. Okay. Very nice. But I don't understand why you have Protect on your Jolteon. Because wouldn't that harm you? But regardless, we're just going to slowly chip away the Jolteon here. I'm going to see if we can do Zard with... Zard and Zard and Sun is going to be pretty nice too. He's going to go for the Volt Switch, and he's going to go into his Rillaboom here. I think I'm going to take my time to get Rocks up in this game too. So we're going to get the Rocks up probably next turn or so. That way we can start punishing his team like crazy. Is it Rillaboom? Yes, sir. It is the Rillaboom. Rillaboomers. All right. Very, very interesting here. What I'm going to do here, Earthquake, but it's not going to do too much because of grassy terrain. It's absolutely nothing. Imagine my Darmanitan was Life Orb. This would be a crazy game. I will, let's see here. Corviknight seems like the best play here. I do want to get my Rocks up. I think it's about time we're going to get Rocks up here. So we're going to go into Torkoal here. So far he has not revealed his Choice Scarf yet. It's gonna go for U-turn. Okay. And this will be a good opportunity to, you know, just get my rocks up. Unless he goes for the Chandelier, which is going to be kind of annoying. No, he goes to Jolteon. Okay, this is perfect. Wait, it got HP restored. Anyways, now's a good time to get rocks up. I'm going to start punishing my opponent here. Going to go for another Volt Switch here. That's fine. I take that very well because my Torkoal's kind of bulky. And we're going to get our rocks up here. I sense the Barraskewda coming. Coming to my way, or the highway. Or the Chandelier comes in too. Oh, that makes sense as well. So, going to get our rocks up here. Now we can start punishing his team. In this sense, I'm going to go for the... I want to use Zard, but I cannot do Zard yet. I cannot yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to go into my Incineroar here. In case he wants to go for the substitute here. So I'm going to go indeed to my Incineroar. And again, this is all about, it looks like on paper I should be like blowing this guy out the water, but it's all about just, you know, keeping patience, keep your patience close, making sure all your plays are, you know, just well intact. You don't want to keep making mistakes because honestly, don't get frustrated too early, and that's how I play these games. So, looking at my opponent's team, it doesn't really have much for a knockoff, so I'm going to just go for it. Because why not? If he goes into Barraskewda, or even Jirachi, I hope he goes into something that threatens my team a bit. But I am indeed going to go for the knockoff here. And hope that it gets something off guard. We did get rid of one Earthquake immunity. Switches out, which is very, very nice. And he does go into the Jirachi. The potential Rock Setter on his team. Just knock off again. And this Lagging Tail, interesting. Unfortunately, it does mean that I am faster because of the leftovers that it gained. So what we're gonna do here is go for another knockoff. It's gonna go for a U-turn, which is great. I stay in like a G that I am. And hopefully it goes into something that doesn't appreciate. So if it's Lagging Tail, then that means he doesn't have rocks. But rocks up just means very well, very, very great. Because now I am putting the offensive pressure on his team. It's gonna go into the Barraskewda here. Take some nice rock damage like I expected. Gonna go for a nice knockoff here. Ooh, and we don't knock off the Barraskewda here yet. But we are going to go into our Corviknight. And with Corviknight, it means we can just pivot. I think he's realizing that this Pokemon is kind of annoying. But getting rid of leftovers means that I can just start doing some good stuff around here. So. He's going to go for Liquidation, but this is in the sun. There is no Life Orb. Does absolutely nothing. He crits me, of course, because he's always going to be lucky. And yeah, I'm gonna save the Corviknight for the Rillaboom. So I'm gonna get the U-turn off here. Kind of doesn't have a choice here of I think you should just sack this dude because it's not really doing anything for you. Goes for the close combat here. Does a bit more damage because, you know, it does a bit more damage. And yeah, we're gonna go for the U-turn here. And we're in the driver's seat right now. I forgot how many turns of I don't know how many turns of Sun we have left, so I'm gonna go into my Incineroar here. I wish it gave you the option of looking at that kind of stuff. but we are doing pretty good. Pretty good. But lagging tail Jirachi, that's interesting. Maybe a slow pivot? Maybe? I don't know. But now in comes the Jolteon. Taking all that chip. I'm gonna go for the knockoff here. It's gonna go for T-Bolt. Hopefully this does not kill. I live that very easily, and I go for the knockoff. This should be able to knock this, and yep. And it looks like it's beginning of the end for my opponent. And it's Flame Orb, which is very strange, but whatever. Chandelier means that I am gonna go into I'm just trying to see what I can do around here. Because based on the... It's relevant, okay. Interesting. Grassy Surge is up. And you know what this means, right? This means that my... I'm gonna Parting Shot here. I don't need Incineroar anymore. It will die to Chandelier's next move, if possible. This pretty much means that I can just go into my I wouldn't want to go into Venusaur just yet, but I possibly can. But let's see, is this Boots? It is Boots. Okay. Oh, actually it's not Boots. Okay, that's pretty good. I guess my Charizard here pretty much can clean up the game here. Because this does not have a move where it can deal with me very well. I am going to go for Air Slash. Now, the original set here was 4 fire type attacks, which I didn't think it was all that. I mean, I wouldn't say all that. I didn't think it was that great because there might be issues where if I'm using an all fire type attacks that it might cause some problematic problematic issues with, like, particularly with like flash fire Pokemon. Doesn't do too much. I'm gonna go for another Air Slash here. Kind of risky here. Goes for Protect here, just to get some HP. Alrighty. I'm gonna go into my... Let's see here. Should I risk it? I don't know if I want to risk. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm gonna go for another slide. Imagine I flinch here. That'd be nice. Or crit. Goes for his own rocks. All right. Okay. Rillaboom can learn Rock Slide, so we gotta be very careful here. And this is kind of annoying. My Corviknight's there, so I'm going to. Man, this is kind of annoying, man. Like, I can't beat this thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into my. Oh boy. Maybe the Chandelier. Running out of time. Of course, this thing had to be its. It just had to be its Rock Setter. It's gonna go for another Protect. He does not go for another Protect. Like at the Air Slash off, we knock this thing out, and that's pretty good right there. No more grassy terrain. I mean, obviously, Rillaboom is still there. This is the Chandelier. So now it's gonna take some nice rock damage. Meaning you cannot sub on me. but it had a berry. Is this citrus berry? Oh boy, yes it was. So now we're gonna go for the air slash here. I am Specs. I love how these battles are taking forever, but I am Specs and this is boosted. We're not gonna knock this thing out. It goes for a Calm Mind, and if I hit the next air slash, that will pretty much be GG. So my opponent trying to throw me off with these Pokemons. And God bless the timer, you know. So I'm gonna go for another air slash here, and I don't miss, which is great, given to my luck recently. So we're able to knock that thing out, and yeah, that should be a GG. If the Rillaboom is scarfed, we're about to find out, because I didn't see any of his Pokemon scarfed. So he gets the little, you know, yada 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 up the grassy terrain, and it's pretty much going to be over. Air slash, hopefully this connects. I am faster, and yeah, this should be GG. There's no way this lives. Yep, just in time before the timer turns 0. It's a crit. I don't think it matters because I am Specs, like I mentioned. So GG to my opponent, but you challenge me, this is what you get. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate all the support so far. Been loving it. Hopefully you guys are staying in touch with my next giveaway, probably next Sunday before the DLC, and it's going to be ultra shiny hidden ability Grookey. So hope you guys enjoy that. Boy Franklin signing out. Peace.